Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.
Hello and welcome to some Conestoga Condors Esports Rocket League action. This is thanks to our partners, the Conestoga College itself, Conestoga Students Incorporated, Nike, and as you just saw, Six Sigma. I'm Curtis Cove Collings, and this is Andrew Ireland. Andrew, how are we feeling?
Pretty good, you know. This is a great night for some Rocket League. This is what I look forward to on Mondays, you know, just getting a chance to watch the boys, go up against whoever comes our way.
Oh yeah, it's the anti-Garfield game, I like to call it.
Yeah.
So it makes the Mondays fun, and today we're facing off against Atlantic University, and the boys are pretty excited, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I saw them warming up. They were trying out, there's a new custom Rocket League map by Lethamir. They were having fun exploring that, but it seemed like they are definitely in the mood to be playing some Rocket League tonight.
Yeah, the story going into it's really just no scrim for today, no real practice, but they seem to be ready, and I mean, they've been playing all day, and these are the guys that, you know, we trust on a pretty weekly basis here at Conestoga.
Absolutely, I find those, even sometimes those workshop maps, they're not quite as good as a scrim because you're not locked into game mode, but they get everything sharp, at least in terms of doing mechanical stuff, so I'm excited to see how the boys start to play.
Yeah, and speaking of the boys, we see him here, the team captain, Chunk, alongside 80 and Rashiel, and you can see right there Brody walking up to them. We're actually going to get a few words with the squad, which I'm really looking forward to because we haven't gotten to do that yet this season.
Yeah, no, definitely looking forward to seeing what the boys have to say. I've talked to them all personally, and I'm excited for the viewers to get a chance to meet a few of them because they're friendly dudes.
Oh, they're great dudes.
Yeah.
I love the Rocket League team. They're one of my favorite squads to watch. And yes, as you said, we get to talk to them in between matches, even like post-match, pregame, but in between matches, which is crazy. Like none of the other teams are so like chill like that. The Rocket League team is like sunglass wearing chill dudes, I feel like.
Yeah, you can tell they're really having fun with it, and I think that's a big part of their success is they're like three guys who love the game. They don't feel like they have to be playing Rocket League. They enjoy playing Rocket League to the full extent, which is awesome.
It's not forced upon them by the school. We're not like, you're good at Rocket League, come play for us.
Yeah.
No, they want to be there, and they've been playing together a really long time. So it's pretty exciting to watch them. And then I've been around for, I was around for January to April of last year. So I was able to see a little bit of the evolution of this team and how they got closer and closer as that was their first year together. And now in their second year, sadly, their final year together. So it's been pretty exciting to watch their evolution. It's going to be really exciting to see what they do tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they're going to be making the most of it. And I just got word that Brody is ready for an interview, so we can throw it over to him.
Yeah, Brody, what do you got to say for us?
Thank you, guys. And we're hanging down with the squad, the Rocket League squad. Right now, the old familiar faces. You're getting ready into a match. You're very clearly preparing with the right stuff right now. Rasheal, why are you guys not in like ranked or anything, or like scrimming? What's going on? You're playing Lethamir's map.
Yeah, we're just trying to see who can get the furthest. And it looks like Aiden's really far back right now.
Is this your standard practice you guys do before a match?
For now it is.
Okay. He said maybe not normally. Why is that? Now I heard the matchup might not be something that you guys are fearing too much here. Atlantic on the other side should be an easy go.
Yeah, I think we should be able to take it in 3. It's a best of 5, right? Yeah, I think we'll be able to take it in 3. And unfortunately, our scrim canceled. So we decided, hey, there's this new map that came out, and we did the other tower that Lethamir pulled out. So let's see who can do it faster or who can get the farthest.
Arjun, how much harder is this one? Because you guys seem to be struggling.
Yeah, this one, because there's more like exploring and stuff, it actually is a little harder because we were so confused on how to actually continue on the levels. But the levels themselves are actually pretty hard once you get past the bronze. Even 80 was stuck on one of the levels in silver and was getting a little tilted.
Okay, well I'm hoping this doesn't affect tilt you guys too much for your match here. Now in the matchup, I got to focus on the matchup because you guys are about to play in a second here. Are we going to see the sickest clips that we've ever seen so far, 80, from you? Are you going to have that kind of space today?
I'm ahead of Psycho.
He's going for the Psycho. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're holding him to that, or he's off the squad.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's all we need to know for now, guys. Hey, good luck in your matchup. Good luck in this map as well. We'll go back to the casters for the game.
Off the squad. I mean, some pretty exciting stuff. I mean, some good information. The scrim was canceled. It's not like they didn't want to do it, but, you know, talking with the Rocket League guys, they're ready to go and off the team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's pretty high stakes, but hey, maybe 80 can hit a Psycho there. I don't put it past him. He sounds like he's done it before, so he's, he's very confident if he hasn't.
Yeah. And for those of us who are less aware, a Psycho, Andrew,
it's
do your best.
Even for me, that's an interesting clip. I'm pretty sure the way it works is the ball is coming towards your own net. You hit it off of your backboard and angle your car to bounce the ball up and into the other team's net. So off your own backboard, off your car, and into the other net is. There may be a few other steps, but that's the
the basics. Okay,
the
so that's all I need to know is that Rip 80.
Yeah.
It was really fun having you on the team. Like, you're a skilled player, but
no, I think he can hit one. I think.
You're on team 80 hits the Psycho.
Yeah,
I'm on team 80. I'm on team 80 doesn't. So please prove me wrong. I'm a fan of being wrong, honestly.
Yeah.
That's what comes with being like 21 years old, is that I could be wrong all the time.
Yeah.
And as you guys like to point out, sometimes in the chat I am wrong sometimes, but I learn, and that's the key to it, and that's the key to just esports, and especially college esports, is that these guys are constantly learning, and I mean they're facing off against other schools too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I might have been wrong about what a Psycho even is, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to what the thing is. But yeah, there's lower stakes for us to be wrong. If 80's wrong about whether he hits one or not, that's where the real stakes are. Yeah, but no, I'd like to see the fellas do some real interesting mechanical plays if they've got the time and space. Why not? You know, but who knows? I mean, maybe Atlantic City will pull one out. Nowhere, but.
No, we're going into this with a pretty easy breezy, beautiful going vibe.
Yeah.
But there's easily a chance that Atlantic City could come out and just do some damage.
Well, I think the big thing would be if Atlantic City is able to hold it down off the start. That might start messing with the guys' heads a little bit. You know, that might kind of get. But I just feel like the discrepancy between Atlantic City and us might be a little too big for that to have any effect. And I think the boys can. Really hold on here. So.
Well, what do you think for Atlantic City to do as an underdog in this one? What would they have to do to, take it?
They would have to really play some shutdown defense right off the top, just to get into the head of Conestoga and be like, why aren't we scoring?
Yeah.
Once they have that, why aren't we scoring mentality, that might throw them a little bit. But again, it would be an awful lot for Atlantic City make a big dent in Conestoga today.
Well, especially because it's really long, the matchups here. It's a best of 5, so it's going to be 3 wins as we are hopping into the first game here. 2 seconds in, and Chunk's already grabbing the ball up in the sky, and we're going right at it.
Yeah, we got a clear. It looks like this is 80 already going for a little bit aerial clear here and a ground pinch.
He went for the ground pinch immediately, but a good save. And the enemies, a quick shout out for the Atlantic University squad. That's TXP1 or TXP. There is Mr. Tex, I'm going to go with, and Midtone on the Atlantic University squad. And we're 30 seconds in, no goals yet.
Nope. Here comes Chunk, though, with a backboard touch, and
an amazing goal. Yeah. That's just simply how it's done. The captain showing off what he knows how to do, and a quick little rebound goal.
Yeah, absolutely. That backboard misdirect makes it look easy. It's definitely not something that is easy, but makes it just a beautiful double touch to put that in.
And yeah, there we are, 35 seconds in as we got the first goal of the match here. But we've seen some impressive stuff from the Atlantic University squad. It's going to be up to them to get back into this one. It's Rashiel pushing the ball forward. Chunk a shot immediately off the pass and almost getting another one.
No, he really likes that play today. That was part of the training pack he was doing. A lot of backboard touches or something.
Then we got to send that up a little bit for Rashiel there.
Mm-hmm. And there was Rashiel with it. Oh, no, sorry. 80 was... Rashiel was demoed.
As the ball coming into the Conestoga squad side, unable to get it on net as Atlantic University has... Oh, the good passing on display. Conestoga has been trying a lot of fun stuff in this one so far.
Seems like they're really getting mechanical here. What a pass there.
Like, what is happening anymore? This has been some fun stuff to watch as only 1 goal so far. We're a minute 30 into the first game as Chunk tries to put that one on net, just misses a little bit wide as Conestoga has sent 3 men deep occasionally here.
Seriously, and Atlantic City's having a really hard time clearing that center line right now, you know. Conestoga is just all over them. First to every ball, and well, we get it out to half for Midtone here.
I mean, it just feels like they have 100 boost at all times. Conestoga's just been buzzing all over them. I love to use the epitome, the analogy like bees going after a nice batch of flowers, and that's Conestoga right now, going right at it. You got 2 members in the sky right now.
Going for the mid-air pass. That's always a fun one to see. Let's see what 80's cooking up here. He's going for a bit of an air
something
dribble.
crazy. He's going cooking something crazy. He's cooking something crazy. 80, calm down, brother. What are you doing here? As we get to see the replay. Andrew, what happened?
He's just breaking ankles mid-air. He brings it around TXPI and then just changes directions at the last second. Sends Murtex, sorry, MX Martex.
Mr. Tex, Mirtex sends his ankles gone into the shadow realm.
Flying.
Oh my goodness. If a car had ankles, they would be broken. Rip your axles. As Chunk's trying to put something on net again. As Conestoga just buzzing as there's the demolition.
Big demo by Chunk. And TXP1 keeps it in. Midtone's now going for a touch, but
here we go. Atlantic University.
Didn't get really any good control on that ball there, no.
As Rashiel tried to get the tip in play as the Chunk following up, trying to get it, as they're just constantly on this thing, like the Harlem Globetrotters against the Generals. That is who the Harlem Globetrotters play, by the way.
Right.
As we are entering the 3-minute mark of this game, as Atlantic University has gone the ball over and a few shots on net, I feel like.
Yeah,
the game doesn't count them, but I will count them in my heart.
Yeah, not a lot of real good scoring opportunities for Atlantic so far yet, but they have been getting it out of their zone, which is, I'm sure they can take some pride in here.
And the ball is, it's coming in on net there, but, you got a really solid ball.
Here comes 80 for another, an air pass.
Oh my goodness, he's just on the ceiling hanging out.
Going for a ceiling shot, that would be something phenomenal to watch.
That hits off the backboard hard as, they went for a pinch, I feel like, in the slot there. I feel like I've seen them do that before, so it's definitely a set play.
Yeah, they're really in the playground right now, just let's see what we can hit.
And there it is.
They leave the net wide open for Murtex.
Yeah, Murtex comes in there as I was going to say that. Chunk, not a really good ball.
A little bit of a weird touch. 80 gets caught up. That's, there's one. Atlantic's back in it.
Yeah,
sort of.
I was going to say that Conestoga, they're going aggressive, they're going crazy, but they've still had good goaltending. But, I mean, there they go. No one back and ready to defend that, and it's only a 1-goal game.
Well, I guess that's the other thing that could become a problem is when you think you're in a spot to just dominate, just getting a little lazy on things like defense like that. They had no one back there for that ball, and then just takes one awkward touch by Chunk, and Murtex gets a goal there. So
the amount of passes where they're trying to hit their guy in midair and hit them on the middle of the wall, and they're setting up plays in the middle. These boys are just, oh my goodness. This is some Chunk coming in with speed. Oh, not able to get to it though, as here we go. The Atlantic University squad coming back into the Conestoga zone. Only a minute left, and it's only 1 goal difference.
Yeah, no, here comes 80 bringing it back up. Kind of out of boost though, so has to leave it at the corner there. But here comes Chunk with a full can of boost. Again, brought into the corner. Yeah, they're really trying a lot of mechanically interesting things.
Try to sneak it in there. Try to sneak it in.
Fun game of Rocket League to watch here.
Yeah.
There's 80.
Just dribbling around with it, trying to get something on net here. 30 seconds left. Conestoga just trying to score a little bit more, showing off some of their offensive capabilities here. Rochelle steals the full boost from the corner from the Atlantic University squad as that one's in midair. A big save there by 80.
There's 80. Almost
just showing off.
He was setting up a cycle right there. I don't know if you noticed the ball hitting the back wall and off his tires. Didn't have enough power to really get it going. But he was trying to hit
he
one.
Doesn't want to get
in a 1-goal
team.
game.
That's intense stuff here. As we got 3 seconds left. 2-1 is the score, and it is in midair. Atlantic University still has a chance to tie this up. 80 in front of the net, though. Does his pretty play with it, and Rochelle does get the finish as 3-1 will end the first one. Look at the smiles on their faces. Calm, cool, collected.
Yeah.
You love to see it from the boys. Andrew, break down a little bit about that 3-1 matchup.
Okay, so, well, you could tell if you watched that game that the Condors were really all over them quite a bit. They had a lot more possession of the ball. They were just really keeping Atlantic hemmed in there, and Atlantic wasn't able to get out. And you could see in the way that Condors were playing, they were trying very mechanically complex things, and you could tell they were having fun with it. And that's, I mean, it worked out in their favor. They had that one little hiccup there, and you don't expect to not, if you're taking risks, you don't expect to not let in a goal once in a while, but you don't want to see them.
Well, yeah, the fact that they only scored 1 goal off of all the fun plays, all the wacky plays. Like, I mean, I'm wearing some swag, but they were playing with more swag than I'm wearing right now.
Absolutely.
Like, the fact that only 1 goal got scored against them shows that, you know, even though they're going crazy with it, they still got men back. They're still playing responsible Rocket League, and that's all you can ask for if your coach heard. I mean, he's got to be pretty happy watching that one, but maybe a little bit of the gears are grinding, seeing some of the dumb things happening.
Yeah, I mean, hey, like from an awareness perspective, those are the clips that go viral on Instagram. I mean, Conestoga Rocket League hits a psycho in a 1-goal game to win it. You know, that would be the clip.
That's
the
clip
headline,
of the
right?
clip of the century right there. I mean,
Yeah.
chat. Clip that.
Yeah.
We're going to get a few of those types of goals here. Up 1-0 in the best-of-5 series over Atlantic University. Conestoga, we're set to continue our action here. Face-off going out as the real story that Conestoga, when I talked to the team that they were mentioning, as of course the game is live, is that on Friday they face off against the team that they lost on Sunday against in a best-of-5 series. So they definitely want some redemption. Almost every single game going to overtime. So look out Friday for the Rocket League team on the, I'm pretty sure this is our NACE Premier 1 division or Tier 2 division. You're going to want to look out for the score updates on the website. Is Rochelle coming in with that as 2 men back?
Yeah. And what a touch. Oh, just off the crossbar. Like Chunk.
That was almost a cheeky little
very
goal.
Cheeky. And, okay, well, now it looks like Atlantic has 3 deep, so we'll see how Conestoga defends this one. They're going to go for their own interesting plays here.
Yeah, we'll see what the counter attack is on display here. Chunk is going to try to pass this up, or he's going to go for the glory.
Yeah, going for an air dribble. Oh, man. Going for an air dribble into a pinch pass with Rochelle. Just some really crazy stuff here.
That is wild to hear.
Yeah.
Like, this has been a fun game and a half. 80 with no boost, trying to get anything to happen there. The ball going all the way in. Midtone has a chance to get it to go, and a demolition. That's a coordinated Rocket League, and more coordinated than my tongue is in my mouth. What a goal by Atlantic University.
Seriously, that was a well-timed demo. I don't think, didn't see who got demoed there, but I don't think they expected
Chunk
to come in
back.
Chunk.
Yeah. As that's a really good play there. To go up 1-0, something that we definitely didn't expect, and I know that Conestoga didn't expect.
Ooh,
oh my goodness,
the fake kickoff play into the double touch. Oh, off the post. That's a crazy
as
set
close
play
as it
right
gets.
off the bat. Yeah.
Well, that's something that I've talked with the team before where they have set plays, but it's not really set plays off face-offs. As Chunk just trying to inch that one in, getting a demolition of his own. It's not that they have plays off the face-off, it's just that they have set plays in general. Yeah. And off face-offs is when a lot of them are able to get put into motion. And so we see here as the game moves on more and more, Conestoga trying to set up more of their attacks. Chunk and Rochelle both here. A pass over to 80, a pass over to Chunk, a pass back to the middle to 80.
What a play.
What are you talking about?
What a goal. Oh my goodness. The coordination from the team, they're just playing tic-tac-toe out there.
You don't even see that in NHL power plays. You don't see that in red card advantages in soccer. That's an incredible play, and not like in a 3-on-3 game.
Yeah.
They don't have a man advantage, and they're able to go pass right in the middle of the play.
Seriously, Atlantic just kind of looked stunned there. They're like, who's going to touch the ball next? I don't know where it's going.
I'm in sheer disbelief of how beautiful that turned out to go for Conestoga. As it's only tied up here as Rashiel trying to keep it going.
Yeah, they definitely can't start counting their chickens. You can see Atlantic trying to play a little bit more of a physical style with the bumps and demos, trying to just do what they can to create space on the field here.
Chunk said no, none of that, and came in and got a big demolition of his own. As coming back in, Conestoga trying to get some air passes in. A full boost for Chunk here. He's got an opportunity to do something special, but good defense there by the Atlantic University squad.
Yeah, here comes 80 off the wall, going for, oh, what a play. Gets a crossbar, though. Atlantic's going to clear it. No, sorry. Chunk cuts it off. Goes for a double touch.
Not able to get it in. He's done that like 4 times, it feels like. As Rashiel tried to pass it to 80. Boys, that's the wrong net. Wrong way. Unless they're going for something special here. Rashiel with the air dribble going all the way. Passes it to Chunk. Oh, some good plays. I'm in sheer disbelief of how much craziness is going down as craziness doesn't pay off all the time, Andrew.
Yeah, no, seriously. I feel like it's Atlantic, they just Atlantic University just capitalizing on, well, the boys trying to get clips.
That is one way to phrase it, as what disbelief does well in your favor for making clips, it doesn't do well for defense at the end of the day here, as Chunk has a chance to, get the Conestoga Condors right back into this one. Maybe a little bit more normal plays for Conestoga coming up. Or not, maybe not.
Yeah, that was a little more run-of-the-mill, carry it in air dribble style and, well, just force it in once everybody commits on it.
Yeah, that's just 80 with that individual effort, using up all of his boost to get that ball all the way over to the net, and then they did put it in. Some unbelievable plays, and we have a tie game here with only 2 minutes left to go.
Yep, and there's 80 going for yet another air dribble.
And he wants it, and it's going.
Wow.
It's going in. You know it.
Yeah, as soon as that first defender missed, right there, just see you later, 80.
Yeah,
out of boost by the end of that, but still able to carry that toward the net and put it in. Pretty incredible.
That's one of those things where I question if doing all the workshop maps was more valuable before playing than doing the actual scrims.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely feeling creative. You can tell.
Oh my goodness, what has Rashiel got planned here? No, just a dump in play here is maybe a little bit more simple. They have a 1-goal advantage. 80 just trying to tip it off the roof of his car.
It almost just bounces in anyways. A half-court shot from Chunk there. And Rashiel's going to carry it up the wall and go for another air dribble himself.
And that one lands in front of the net. Unable to get it as Conestoga, but they keep up the pressure pretty heavy here. Stealing the boost from Rashiel. He's got nothing in the tank, as 80's going to have to do a pretty good individual effort to keep this away, but the Atlantic University squad is buzzing. A big shot there from Mr. Tex, but an even bigger save by Chunk.
Now we see Chunk get it deep into the other team's zone, and it's going kind of back out. 80 kind of misses the 50 there, but Chunk's back to save the day, keep everything safe.
Oh, 80 wants another one.
Yeah.
He's buzzing for another goal here as Rashiel with max boost here.
What a play by Rashiel. Oh, and he's blocked. But, man, what he was just attempting there. Incredible. Big save by 80. And he's going for another psycho.
Oh, my goodness. Tell this guy to calm down. As it, again, is a 1-goal game with 20 seconds left. Is that ball bouncing? Chunk, a big save again. The game giving him the epic save on that one. Putting it in front again, but Chunk able to get to it. The Atlantic University squad doesn't want to go down without a fight here.
No, they're definitely they're putting everything they've got in here to try and just, shake things up, get at least one win on the board.
As Rashiel, the bar down, but not in, the bar out. As there's 1 second left, the ball's in the air, and it touches down the Conestoga Condors. Another 1 goal. No, excuse me. The first game was a 3-1 win. This one a 3-2 win. A little closer than we were expecting pregame.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely things got a little scary when they were behind by 1 for a good little section of that game.
Felt like a minute.
Yeah, about a minute.
That's a long time in Rocket League hours.
But no, they seemed confident the whole way through. It didn't really seem like they weren't playing like they were down a goal. You know, they were composed. They didn't get antsy, get frantic at all, and you could see they were doing some unbelievable stuff out there.
Well, yeah, in a tie game, it felt like they were up by 2 or more goals, like for most of that. And the amount of stuff that they were doing mid-game that was just sheer unbelievable, sheer disbelief, like just some plays that I've never even dreamed of making in my entire life when I play casual with my friends. Maybe you haven't even thought about before when you're a much higher level than I am, and maybe you haven't even thought about half these plays.
Oh, not at all. There's so much mechanical ability that goes into being, at the level these guys are at, and you could really see it today. It's on full display. Quite a clinic from the Conestoga team in terms of just mechanical play. And, you know, we're going to see how Atlantic tries to counter this going into the 3rd match. Try not to get swept, I think, is what they want. And I don't know what the strategy is when, you know, it's like they're making the mechanical plays, but then you got like an untimely whiff by Atlantic going to block that 80 ball. He just...
That was, a little unfortunate.
No,
but then you also get a lot of ankle breakers and just straight up star plays. So
yeah, they're really
some plays where you have no counter.
Yeah, really getting kept guessing here.
There we go, and look at this. Look at this start as they try to get a pinch in the middle of the air with Rashiel and Chunk just dribbling it up. 80, the only man back and playing good defense with that big badonk of his car.
Oh, yeah. Got to use the spoiler.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if it's actually part of the hitbox, but here's 80 going for another air dribble. Blocked by Rashiel.
Good save. A little bit questionable, but Conestoga
They're doing a 4v2 right now, maybe?
Playing with a little bit of pizzazz. Rashiel got a little carried away, maybe we'll say, as setting it up in front and gets it himself. No one on the Atlantic University squad able to get to it because they don't think that Conestoga is just going to be putting it in front of their own net for the strats.
Yeah. Just keep them guessing, I guess. I guess, all right?
I mean, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And here comes TPX, just kind of puts it into the corner. Easily cleaned up by Rashiel.
Over to Chunk.
Oh,
and 80's in the air. He's going to not catch it. Just flies right over. It's going to be a weird angle for that one, so I don't blame him for making that play. It's the ball back out front of the Atlantic Uni net there, but unable to get to it. Although 80 max boost, we can see something special again.
Oh, the flip reset. Can't really get it to go, but it looks like they're going to score right here.
Yeah, it ended up being a pass.
Yeah.
That was, pretty fun.
He's got so many steps ahead of us, he is. He's using the other team to pass the ball.
And, yeah, just like that, right place, right time for Chunk, the captain. I mean, when you're just sitting in the slot, the ball will come to you most of the time. Yeah. Herd looked pretty happy with that one.
Caught us by surprise. Caught Atlantic University by surprise there. And they're going to probably keep it coming. There's Chunk with a flick in midfield. Goes into the Atlantic corner. Rashiel is coming back for it. And, here's a pass midfield. Cut off by, I believe that was cut off by Chunk. Oh, 80, I'm sorry.
And 80 now on the wall here, trying to get that solo effort to go. That one coming up front real fast there. If that was on net, that would have been a goal for Atlantic University. And they're only down by 1 goal here, 2 minutes into our 3rd matchup. Conestoga up 2-0 in our best-of-5 series, and Chunk in good positioning. He's got that net awareness. He's got that court awareness. When you play hours and hours and hours, and I'm talking thousands of hours, you know where you are at all times.
Yeah, Chunk's kind of like an unbeatable player, it seems like, when he's playing shadow defense like that. He's ready to read all the opponent's moves.
Which is like that. Even on offense, he does the same and knocking it right down in front of the net. Unable to get it in the net, though. 3 members of the Atlantic University squad trying to make a play, but 80 there to keep it out of the net. A really good play, but Murtex staying in on it. 80 again. 80's been putting on a defensive clinic here, Andrew.
They haven't been able to get the ball off that backboard anywhere near the net. So, really good stuff by 80. And, they got another chance of 1-on-2. And... Oh, man.
Yeah. Caster curse.
Yeah. we left.
Look at them laughing. Look at them laughing about it. You know that they're not too worried when they get scored on. To make it a tie game with 2 minutes 30 left, and they laugh.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what's coming now.
They're just like, sorry, 80. I don't know. That's what you get for hanging out back there.
Yeah, come on, step up. Don't be mid.
We should have had 3 deep. They would have missed.
Oh my goodness, the pinch attempt from AD and Rashiel there out front of the net as it just goes over the net as Atlantic University trying to get back into this one, but giving it right back up to Rashiel. AD coming back in, full boost.
Here comes Chunk with a shot on net. He's going to go for the double touch here. It's blocked by mid-tone, though, and Atlantic's going to try and make it. They're going to get out. They're going to try to get out.
Good defensive play there by 80, though, just catching it on the wall. Chunk about to do the same thing here as he's got a really terrific defensive game. One on the forecheck. Rashiel not letting it cross midfield. And will it cross midfield? No. 80 also on. He's got max boost. He can do something special with this, and something special he does. That one, deking out the first defender, going under, and then scoring a beautiful goal, just keeping it along the ground.
Yeah, 80's just really showing his mechanics here. That just. Nobody knew what he was going to do with it. It goes into just the kind of a ground pinch, kind of a nice shot on net, and just, wow, just a clinic here from 80.
I am in the most amount of disbelief I've ever been in my entire life watching some of these goals, as keeping it in the Atlantic University squad side is Conestoga, and there's another one, the Chunk.
Yeah, they've quickly turned this game around in the matter of 10 seconds. It's now a 2-goal game from a tie game. Conestoga was like, yeah, we're us, and you guys are Atlantic. You remember?
Yeah, we're the biggest bird against the Atlantic University Gladiators that aren't a bird. An 80 on the fake kickoff, and that's a set play by Conestoga. I've talked with them before about this. Look at Coach Hurd. Look at that cheeky man. Cheeky. Oh, that's as cheeky as it gets. Faking out the first guy. They tried to get a demolition really on that first player. They missed that too, Andrew.
Yeah, they really, they're almost playing with their food right now. And it's weird because of how close the score was maybe 15 seconds ago in terms of game time.
And that's Rocket League for you. Just how fast the tide can turn. 80 keeping a hot hand on this one. Chucking 80. Man. Oh, good defense there, though. Atlantic University staying in this one. An open net as Mr. Tex coming back. Getting a goal.
Yeah, they're back on the board. I don't know if this game is much closer for it, but they will be, yeah, they cut the lead down in half there.
Well, you know what they say in hockey, a 3-goal lead is the worst lead you can have, because that's when the pressure, it kind of eases up and you play a little bit worse. We'll see if Atlantic University can keep the pressure on, but Conestoga's been busting out some of the most fun strategies I've ever seen, so we'll see if that continues.
I can't imagine that I'm seeing a whole lot of pressure being faced by Conestoga right now, at least with the way they're playing. They may just be so collected and cool. And even though they're sweating, we can't tell.
Another save there by Rashiel as the Chunk got a shot on net.
They're going for like a sneaky backdoor pass here. Oh,
as good.
Another goal there for Atlantic.
4-3. And
okay, we cast or cursed. Maybe.
Listen, man, I'm a Leafs fan, and I've seen this before when the pressure comes off a little bit.
Don't tell me about 2013 Boston.
That's one of the first games I ever cried after. So we'll see if tears come out here in the broadcast studios. It's 4-3 with 48 seconds left, and I'm not saying it's over. I'm not saying that anything's possible, but in the wise words of Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. Is Conestoga coming in and trying to just keep the clips coming, really.
Yep, there's a demo by Chunk on the back check there. And we see a little bump by the Atlantic defenseman. They're really trying to just kind of create havoc, get one more on the board. That's a big clear by the Chunk, though.
That's coming back into the Conestoga zone. Atlantic University mid-tone trying to get a shot on net there. Another shot on net, and that's a tie game. 4-4, 20 seconds. Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh. We may have cast or cursed a little bit here.
They're laughing. They're laughing still, but Rashiel, he's feeling a bit of it. No, I'm kidding.
They want a fourth game so that 80 can try and hit a psycho.
They don't want to kick 80 off the team. That's so kind of them to throw. No, I'm joking. This has been some really good Rocket League being played by Atlantic University.
Yeah, they're doing what they can with what they've got, and they're just not giving up, and that's a big part of this, is how much momentum can play a factor. And, a few goals for Atlantic can go a long way. But
oh, my goodness, though.
I don't know
Andrew.
if we're going to
oh, my goodness, Andrew, what are we going to see?
Right
now. He might have jumped out of his chair if he scored that. We might have seen him run down the hallway at Conestoga College as we got some OT.
Yeah, we got some OT. Maybe they're going for the story again. They want to see 80 hit a psycho for the OT winner.
Oh, my goodness. Put it in the tabloids. Put it in the papers. That would be one of the most incredible things ever. As they might be setting it up.
Midfield pass by Chunk. It's blocked by Rashiel a little bit, though. And, kind of in no man's land right now. 80 is on the ball, going for a bit of an air dribble play here. Hits a flip reset. A little bit wide. Chunk's there to pick up the pass, and Rashiel for the dunk, and that's game over.
Dunks on them and dunks on their dreams. Sorry, Atlanta University, but we had to style on you a little bit at the end there. The guys able to take their hands off their keyboards, get some nuts in their mouth, and drink their drinks. It's corn nuts, folks. It's corn nuts, folks.
Yeah,
I'm not. Of course.
I thought those were Twizzlers. I need glasses though.
Oh goodness, man.
Yeah.
But a very good game there by the Conestoga Condors. The Rocket League team always comes out and plays a fun matchup in Andrew. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was some of the best Rocket League I've watched, just in terms of entertainment value. The guys were doing some incredible moves out there. Some stuff you can only hope to see live in a competitive game.
It seems like I was scrolling through my Instagram reels while trying to commentate that game.
Seriously, yeah, they were definitely check the highlight package after tonight, because there is some incredible stuff. We saw a lot of finesse air dribbles by 80 there, especially. He really shined. He really did a great job with his air dribble and car control today.
He was quite elite.
Yeah.
He was quite elite today. That's simply the word I would use for it. Like, I like to theorize a lot about, like, oh, who is the MVP of that one? And 80.
Yeah.
80 just had the most fun plays. Although, sadly, he is kicked off the team.
Yeah, he didn't hit the cycle.
He didn't hit the cycle. So, unfortunately, it was a good run. Rest in peace. We're going to... what is it when they put down the dog, Marley and Me?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that is a movie. It involves a dog. But yeah, no, I think
Old Yeller. That's it. Not Marley. Marley and Me.
Yeah.
We're gonna Old Yeller you, 80. I'm so sorry.
That's poor
He
80.
didn't hit the psycho. It's just the rules.
Well, I think we should give him one more chance, just based on all those clips he hit. You know, that's some pretty incredible stuff. But you got to give it to Chunk and Rashiel too. They were positional throughout the whole game. And you got to give it to Atlantic University. They were outmatched, in that whole thing. And they were able to get goals on the board. They were able to find something they could be a little bit proud of in that game as well, right?
Oh, of course. And by outmatched, we don't just say that. We say that because, of course, Rocket League, much like every sport in the world, you have rankings for players. And we talked about it before, I think Brody and I, we talked about where Chunk, at his best, has a 2,000 rating. And below that is 80 with the 1,900, and Rashiel's not far behind with an 1,800. Like, these are star players, close to semi-professional players, like almost as close as you get. And so the tier levels in these games, of course, it's College Esports, so you're going to see every single range of people. I mean, we've faced off against the University of Kansas, like some big teams, and we face off against some small teams. So it's exactly as you said, how they came out and faced off against us. They put up a really good fight, and the last game went to overtime.
Yeah, exactly. They were that's something they can kind of walk out of this and be proud of, because I believe their lineup is made of a few champ threes, which is quite a far bit behind what the rankings you just described for 80 and Chunk and Rashiel. So for them to just be in those games, at least on the scoreboard, close matches, they can walk away feeling proud about that for sure.
Yeah. So I want to thank the Atlantic University squad for giving us a very entertaining and shockingly close games. Thank our partners at Six Sigma, Nike, Conestoga College itself, and the Conestoga Students Incorporated. Thank you, Andrew, for a fun commentary.
Thank you, Curtis.
Oh, that was a really good time, and we will see you guys on our next Conestoga Condors Esports stream. Thank you, everyone.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.